Chris says he's ready, Jen.
All right, welcome back. Hi, folks.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Jess, you're still on mute, by the way.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Good morning, GM.
GM. All right, welcome back to our next weekly live. I am happy to see you guys. Chris, thank you for being here. I know that you are a bit jet lagged, having traveled for the past couple of days. So thanks for being a trooper and joining us today. How's everyone's weekend?
Absolutely. I love hanging out with everybody here, so I wouldn't miss it for the world.
How was everyone's Father's Day, by the way?
Oh, excellent.
Excellent. Good.
Vibe.
Yeah, it's been a crazy week, so we have some people on the team, and I'm sure a lot of people listening too who have kids, and I know it's the last week of school, so this is a very very busy week for a lot of parents.
Yep.
All right. Okay, well, let's get right into it. I am, real quick, if you don't know who we are, I'm Jen McEwen. I'm one of the co-founders of UpRock. I'm really taking care of most of the experience, so UI, UX, just a whole product experience. And then joining me today is Jesse and Christopher, who Jesse is our CEO, Christopher our CTO. If you guys want to do a quick hello.
Hello.
Hi, everybody. It's great to see you all today.
Yeah, good to see everyone. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, folks. So we have a packed agenda today. So we have a lot to go through. Some of our big ones, I think this is apparent for anyone who's on our Discord or on Twitter: withdrawals, KYC, device check. So we'll definitely go into that. We have a lot to say there, or a lot to share there. I didn't do this last week. Let me remind you guys at the top of the stream, we are doing a dePioneers giveaway. Okay, so our dePioneers NFT. Oh, we got a request. There we go. There you go. Crypto, like it. Okay, so we're doing a dePioneers NFT giveaway. So I'll just tell you right now, so you can be prepared while you're watching our live. Here's what you need to do. Follow dePioneers on X. So it's dePioneer Cats. Follow us on X, like and retweet the live stream post. There are a couple extra rules on there too, like you need to have a profile photo, but you'll see that in the post, okay? So you'll have until the end of this stream to get yourself ready, and hopefully you get yourself an NFT.
Cool. Yep.
All right. Okay. Awesome. So let's get right into it, guys. We have a lot of pretty exciting stuff happening since TGE. One of you want to walk us through this?
Yeah. So since TGE, we've welcomed 200,000 new users. Total user base is now 1.65 million. That's over 1.1 million monthly actives, which is amazing. This also means we're having some growing pains because it's moving so fast, so which is also exciting. But it means a couple things. So one, if you guys do follow us on our socials, you will see, and also our tokenomics say on our website, we are moving to a monthly fixed supply. This is more. This has been on our tokenomics since day one. It's our way to be a more long-term sustainable tokenomics model, because we did have a really strong early boost program for people who started with us very early. And then the second thing we want to announce, just because it is growing pains, and we're a small team. We're about 12 people today, and we also have the Rocketeers, about a half dozen people around the world that help us with customer support. But it's really hard when we have to do across so many different social channels. So that's Telegram, X, Discord, and plus we get a lot of emails. And so to just keep our sanity check, we're actually going to, for now, we decided to make Discord our primary source of customer support. We are looking at other tools to help manage it better. But this Telegram, if you guys are in that channel, you'll notice it's going to just be an announcement channel. And we're going to redirect actual comments and concerns and questions, FAQ, stuff like that through Discord. So please keep that in mind. Those channels are still live. If you prefer Telegram as far as like getting updates, you can still rely on that. But as far as customer support and actually interacting with the team, just to manage it better and just manage expectations, we need to do it through one channel. That's going to help us out. It's going to help us serve you guys better as well. And like I said, we're going to look at more tools to do this easier over time. So that's it.
Great. Okay. All right. Okay, so that's pretty exciting stuff. Let me move on to the next slide. Okay, so here's a big one. We integrated our network with the IoTeX Deepin scan. So this is really great. We're all really excited to be working with IoTeX. So Chris or Jess, why don't you share with the folks why we like this?
Woo, woo, woo. All right, so yeah, IoTeX is actually our lead investor, Borlis, is also an investor in IoTeX. IoTeX is on a different chain, their own platform actually. So they're a leader in Deepin, but in the true Deepin nature, we all want to work well together and do business with like-minded companies and individuals. So IoTeX is one of them. And so this is kind of our first way to connect with them. So shout out to the IoTeX team. We integrated our device data to their community hub. So this is a place where you can see how the entire world of Deepin is doing. You can check out all the different companies. You can break it down by chain. You can say which one has the most devices online. And so we just uploaded it. And so it takes time for all the data to go through. So how it works is it actually shows you actual active devices. So as more people open the app, some people open our app every day. Some people open a few days a month, sometimes just once a month. That's the range. That's considered daily active all the way up to monthly actives. So we just uploaded it. We're already at number 3. I suspect as we get more, our devices are actually active over the coming weeks, we'll probably be the number 1 largest mobile first Deepin on the Solana chain and maybe on all the chains. We're already number 3 right there. What that is, that's big news for our B2B customers because that provides more global data coverage, more breadth of data, which is that's the business we're in. So pretty cool. It's great to connect with those guys and be part of their community hub.
Yeah. Yep. Great. Okay. So speaking of growth, well, we went through growth. Now let's talk about the future. Jess, you've been extra busy these past couple of weeks doing some podcasts. So tell us about this latest one that you just did.
Yeah. So another great partner of ours, Deepin Hub. And reason why we're doing these partnerships again is where our roadmap is we're doing a lot of partnerships to be able to interact and sell our bandwidth and sell our network resources with other companies. This is what brings utility to our product, get more buyers or the business. And so Deepin Hub, they feel the same way. They have a really aligned vision about the future of Deepin. And so we know Daniel, he's the CTO and co-founder of Deepin Hub. They're actually one of the OG guys that helped build the Helium, like one of the really strong community members that helped bring a lot of nodes online for Helium. And so they've been doing it for a long time. So it's really great to have them as a partner on UpRock, but also they're a partner on the dePioneers. They're a member of that NFT collection as well. So yeah, if you want to learn more about our startup story and our vision for Deepin and hear what Daniel has to say as well and his thoughts on Deepin, definitely check it out.
Great. Yeah, that's a really great podcast. I like that a lot. Your previous one too with Bitcoin.com was great with you and Chris. So looking forward to seeing more or hearing more of your podcast.
Cool.
All right. Now, okay, big one. I know that this is definitely the one that we have a huge update with.
Yeah.
Chris, Jess, I think both of you, it'd be great to hear from both of you about what our updates are. You can explain it better than I can. So take it away. Shall I go to the next?
So, yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right, that's a big one.
So the big news is this. KYC is no longer required. It's actually, we turned it on last night. So anyone can withdraw today. Device verification is going to take a little longer to actually implement properly. So you don't see that in there. There's no 7-day test period that we mentioned last week, but it is coming. But in the meantime, we need to rip that Band-Aid off and get rid of KYC as a requirement. And so we do have some limits though. So from now on, if you go to web lobby wallet send, you'll be able to send maximum 100 UPT every day, without any restrictions. You don't have to do KYC, it just works. So go ahead and try it today, give us your feedback. For KYC people who've already did KYC, it's actually 1,000 UPT per day. And that'll just work for you as well. If you have any issues, let us know. This is our top priority to get this right. But we tested it all the morning last night and it's good. So no longer required. Now, long term, as we get device verification up and running, we're going to look at the limits, try to increase them until we can actually do that better and make sure that none of the scammers or the malicious actors or bots are taking advantage of our community. We do have to set some limits, but we thought these are reasonable. And I think when we looked at our stats, the vast majority of all our users are going to be able to withdraw the amounts they've been wanting to withdraw every day, daily. So we think these are pretty reasonable. We hope you have, that's it. So Chris, I don't know if you have any other feedback on that.
Nope. We I think everybody knows we exist at a very difficult balance between our legal requirements, our need to do KYC, and of course serving our community. So this has been a huge effort on the whole part of the whole team, not just a technical one, although that's part of it, but also a legal and regulatory one and all of that to make this happen for everybody. So as Jesse already said, the overwhelming majority of our users will be able to withdraw all they want without even needing to complete KYC.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
great.
And then the platform fee, by the way, if people are not familiar with that. So when we auto-generate a wallet for folks, there is an actual Solana account creation fee. So the first time the fee is 3 UPT, but that's only for the first time. So ongoing, that fee gets down to just 2 UPT. We're going to look at making that more dynamic, but for now it's a fixed fee. But that's just how doing anything on-chain works. There's fees for doing transactions. So this is the life of an on-chain company.
By the way, I just saw a note about somebody who's had a previous KYC problem and now it's stuck. We're going to go through and process all of those within the next couple of days. We just got a processor that's running through all of those. So please check back if you were in a state where your KYC was stuck.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah. So folks, go check that out. Let us know if you have feedback, and hit us up on Discord, like we said earlier. We're trying to keep everything on, most of us stuff on Discord. So hit us up on Discord with your feedback or if you have any issues. Okay.
Cool. Yep.
Okay. So now, in lieu of KYC, device verification. So let's share this is something we've been working on a lot. I've been doing a lot of experience design work on this one. But why don't you, one of you two, Chris or Jess, let me know.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think the thing we really want to be working on and putting front and center is bringing more partners on board and turning on more tasks, because that's absolutely how we're bringing more value into the ecosystem for everybody. And so obviously this whole KYC and device verification process has been very time consuming, and it's taken away from launching other things. And so we're really trying to refocus on that. So device verification, as we said, it's going to be simple. It's going to be straightforward. It's going to be something where we actually run some tasks on your device, and we run them over the course of multiple days, and we use that to verify that it's a real device. And the great thing is we're not taking any more personal data in order to do this. It's just about, sometimes if you want to look up some academic research behind this, the idea is called proof of prestige. And the idea is just that devices that do good work over time are necessarily good devices. So rather than trying to make things too complicated, we're going in this direction. And so we are working very hard on getting device verification out, but of course we decided not to hold things up on that, to just keep moving along. And where we are really turning our focus, and where I would really like to be spending 100% of our time, is just on working on rolling out tasks, because the number one way that we can bring value to the whole community is by processing a bunch of tasks. We're so lucky and so honored to have all of you who have joined us on this journey, and with all of these devices, now we need to start executing as many tasks as possible so that we can bring all that value back to the community.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
That's a great way to put it, Chris. Yeah, wonderful. We wanted to bring this up today because, as we're talking about all the little details of withdrawal and max and high limits and KYC, etc., just wanted to take a step back and bigger picture why this all even matters, why device verification is actually really critical and very important for the business, because we are in the data business, and you can see our vision here, where people-powered data rewards network that democratizes access to the world's knowledge. Today, that world's knowledge is blocked, censored, hard to access, and we're going to live in an AI-driven world where data is new oil. So that is the vision, and we want to remind people of that. And if you're building a data reward network, that data reward network needs to be transparent, needs to be trusted, it needs to be reliable. And this is what device verification does, because there are malicious actors out there. There are bots, there are scammers. They're going to do things to basically undermine honest community contributions, right? So we want to incentivize actually honest participation. We want to incentivize accountability, because great businesses that deliver like high quality, secure, and reliable services, those are the ones that retain customers. Those are the ones that win new customers over. So when we talk to B2B, when we talk to Deepin Hub, when we talk to IoTex and all the other Deepin companies that are looking for mobile bandwidth, and by the way, when they buy that mobile bandwidth, that provides liquidity for all our long-term holders and builds the business, builds revenue, makes everything stronger. And so we need to be able to go to those customers. If we want to win them over, we have to say, yeah, we have a million strong network, and these are actual real devices. These are honest participants. They're contributing their data. They want to get paid for that, and we can actually provide it to you. And it can be trustworthy, it's reliable, and it's transparent. If we go with them, we can't answer these questions, we're not going to win customers over. This is why device verification in the big scheme of things is so powerful. There's actually entire companies that just focus on device verification. There's companies called IP Quality Score. There's a range of companies that just focus on making sure devices are real and IPs are real, because it's a hard problem to solve. But with us, when we solve it right, this is how you become a very formidable data rewards network that's powered by the people, that we provide democratized access to the world's knowledge. And we know, and anyone who wants to buy that world's knowledge through the people, when we share the rev share, can trust it because they know it's reliable and they know it's real. This is why all this really matters and why we're spending so much time talking about it. So yeah, that's it.
Great. Yeah, great. And as far as like the experience with this will go, like Chris mentioned earlier, what you have to do is nothing. This is just going to run in the background. It's just going to run automatically, run these tests, ways that you can speed things along. We're going to expect that it would take sorry, my laptop just, the charger just came out and I just realized I only have 5%. I think this happened to me last week too. Okay. Yeah. So you don't have to do anything. That's a great thing about that. It'd be automatic or automated. It takes about a few days. It will run a number of tests over a short series of days, keep things going fast, avoid interruptions, to try to keep UpRock running in the background. But you'll have more information about that.
And I wanted to answer one question that I saw asked by somebody in the chat, and I think it's a good question. Hey, if we believe in Web3, why do we even bother with KYC at all? Why not just, raise our crypto flag and let it fly? And the reality is, I would love that future to exist, and that's why I'm personally so bullish on crypto as a general idea. But alas, we live in a world where almost every business we're talking to requires us ourselves as a business, as a company, as a project, to go through incredibly in-depth and complex KYC, where we have to answer tens or hundreds of questions about what KYC we ourselves implement, what our policies are. We get pushback on this all the time, as Jesse, who's certainly involved in a lot of this, can absolutely attest. Sometimes a transaction that should be so effortlessly simple takes us days and hundreds of pages of paperwork to complete. And so that's why we have to do this. And that's why every time we take a step in this direction, we have to really try to balance, because of course we want to make it as easy as possible for the community. But on the flip side, we need to make sure that we preserve doing all those things that are necessary in order for us to bring income into the community. And so it's a difficult balancing act, and one that we are constantly striving to get right. And we're listening to feedback, and we're listening to legal advice on this. And, certainly I think some of the lawyers, if they had their ways, everything would be permanently locked up in a block of cement, thrown to the bottom of the ocean, and then forgotten about. And obviously we're not going to do that. But we have to strike this balance. And so it's a difficult balance. And to everyone in the community who's giving us feedback, even when you're frustrated, then we want to do that. To the question about, since it just got asked again, to the question about Web3 KYC, we're certainly looking into that, and I would love to have an option like that. We're not going to make it super high on the roadmap because we've now turned it off for certain limits, but that's definitely something we will keep looking into in the future.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Nobody likes KYC, but we got to do it.
For occasions.
For solutions.
But everyone, I'm seeing some comments that withdrawal, I can't withdraw. It works now. So you probably didn't try it since last night, because we turned it on last night. So go ahead, log in.
Web, yeah.
There's some limits. You'll see it. Instructions are very clear, but it'll just work. You don't have to. There'll be no trigger to require KYC. You can just start sending, receiving. So go ahead and try it.
Mm-hmm. And to clarify, we mean go to the web, log into your account on the website.
The website, yeah. The apps will come later, but the website is way far faster because we don't have to worry about going through the App Store approvals. So we can just at least get the website out so you can actually start doing that transaction. So go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and try it. Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right. See?
Okay, so now we have that out of the way. Oh, wonderful. VDMD. Glad it works. Perfect. Okay, so now, we have KYC issues covered, withdrawals, device verification. Now, how do we earn more UPT? We have some liquidity pools, or Meteor and Orca. Let's dive into this one.
Yeah, so this is just a reminder. We talked. Chris talked about this in depth on the last call, but these are ongoing pools, so we're going to continue to remind people. If you want to, instead of having your UPT just sitting in your wallet, we highly recommend doing more with it. We're going to do staking soon within the app, but until then, here's some options. We have some pools on Meteora. We have some pools on Orca. These are ways you can earn. We also, on the last call, we announced a forever locked liquidity pool with the WEN token. So UPT and WEN, we actually burned the LP tokens, which means we can never actually pull the tokens out. It's a forever locked liquidity with our partners at WEN Foundation. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, if you guys want to, if you want to figure out more ways to earn UPT with your UPT, consider depositing into those liquidity pools.
Great. Okay. All right, great. Thank you. Okay, so what do we have next? Oh, right. We talked about this last week.
Yep.
Yeah, real quick, we're hiring. We're looking for some folks. Chris, tell us who we're looking for.
We're looking for people who like to code and who don't ever want to hear the words KYC again, because we don't ever want to hear those words again. We just really want to focus on the rest of it. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, we're looking for people who love to code. That's most of it. We love shipping code. We love working on hard problems. The best way to solve problems is just to sit down and start coding, and that's what we like to do. So please reach out to us. And as I said, we really want to focus on shipping more and more tasks, making sure that they maintain the highest level of security and reliability, and making sure that the platform is great.
Right. Wonderful. Yep. And I think we're a pretty fun bunch to work with. I mean, I said it last week, we've all been working together. Most of us been working together for at least 10 years. So this is our fourth project together, fourth company. So I think we're a good bunch. There's a reason why our mascot is like a Labrador Retriever.
Yeah, we have a good balance of we tend to like to do coding and cooking sessions. That's one of our favorites, and we do balance our late night work, all night coding sessions with a good happy hour. So, which is why my Twitter handle is Jesse's Happy Hour.
Okay, now the big one, the other big one, dePioneers chat or dePioneers giveaway, NFT giveaway. Okay, why don't we just give them a quick rundown on what the dePioneers NFT collection is and what makes it so special?
Yeah. So if anyone's bought an NFT, it's you know that generally the NFT world, it's really hard to maintain. It's like a membership into a community, and that community is only as strong as the amount of active contributors to creating good content, to securing perks, and doing something fun with that community. If you don't have like an inspired or incentivized team to keep that going, it's really hard to maintain. During the last crypto run, crypto's got Bitcoin, the king of crypto, Bitcoin is hitting all-time highs. Meme coins are strong, but NFTs are still down a lot. And so I think to provide innovation and bring energize back the NFT community, you have to do something innovative. And so that's what we've done with the dePioneers. It's a hybrid NFT protocol. So now that when you're buying an NFT, not only do you get a membership to a community that's bullish on Deepin and all the community excitement around that, so like massive collaboration, 10,000 holders collaboration on digital events, in real life events, working with other members and partnerships like Deepin Hub, going out and doing events and securing perks and other great deals for the holders. So there's that. So we amplify and maximize what it means to be bullish on Deepin with this NFT, but also the NFT is backed by a bundle of tokens. This is what makes this NFT collection more resilient, more long-term, because it's going to be a bundle, probably around half a dozen different Deepin AI projects in the Solana ecosystem. And what that means is it's like an ETF, like a stock into like you're buying tokens across a bunch of startups that are trying to change the world. So again, it just provides more backing for the token, more long-term thinking, because not only have that membership to the community, but you're buying into 6 awesome startups around the world. They're all working very, very hard to deliver value to the NFT, because that's what it's all about. So we're really excited about dePioneers. We're gonna have a bunch of announcements coming soon. The mint day is coming very, very soon. The art is done in a few days. And then we're and they're going to announce all our partnerships. So
yeah, I just wanted to add to the people who are asking. One of the most important things with this, as with everything we do, is trust. And so anybody who has participated in dePioneers, that locked SOL is still right there in a wallet that's just created for your transaction right there on the blockchain. And so as we create this and as we mint this, we're doing some new things. We want to make sure that those tokens are never in somebody else's wallet. They're always right there in the dePioneers shared wallet, or the individual wallet tied to each NFT. And so we've hired some good Solidity developers to audit this and make sure we're doing it right, because we absolutely want to make sure that the minting and all of the creation of this pool is on the blockchain, always on the blockchain, and that it's done right. And so we're working as hard as we can to get that done. Obviously, there's been a ton of work on the art development, and really trying to make sure that everything that happens with this is in the open on the blockchain, just like we did with the pre-sale, where those tokens stay right there on the blockchain. So we're working real hard on that, and we'll get a date as soon as we possibly can. But this is obviously very complex, distributed on the blockchain code, so we have to make sure we get it right.
Yep. Yeah, lots of work. So yeah, mint day is coming soon. Almost done with the art. The artist that we're working with is this one very talented illustrator here up in Seattle. History and primarily a tattoo artist, but he also illustrates for some. Actually, he illustrates for Penny Publications. Sorry, there it is. So I don't know if you don't know who Penny Publications is. This is the publication that own science fiction, small like penny books, right? So Asimov, what was the other? Analog. So this is where Dune, the story Dune, was first printed. This is the publication that he works for, or that he illustrates for. So that's a really fun bit of nerd cred. I'm sure that we've got some Dune fans here.
Yeah.
So here's a very quick look, a sneak peek on some of the artwork. These are all completely hand-drawn or on his digitally though, but by this artist. I think maybe next week, let's try to get him on, or maybe in the upcoming weeks, let's try to get him on. He shared some behind-the-scenes videos of his work. I mean, it's incredibly detailed. You'll be able to zoom in on this, and you can see just how detailed all of this is. But it's really great. So, space exploring cats, traversing the Deepin universe. All right. Okay. So are we ready? Are we ready?
Yeah.
Are you all ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it, guys.
I'll share mine now.
Okay.
Because I'll do the tweet thingy, the tweet picker. Boop. All right. You guys see that? Yeah. So that was an awesome sneak peek. If you want to see a video sneak peek on dePioneer Cats, go to that profile, and you need to follow it to win anyway. So check that profile out, follow it. And you can see another video of some more sneak peeks there, which is awesome. Here's our live stream, so that works out. All right, so here we go. Pretty easy. You got to have a picture. You got at least tweet count, at least any. So you hopefully did at least one tweet. Count age. We're going to be pretty easy on that. We'll say 1 week. And then latest tweet.
We should make it one tweet count, because they should have retweeted.
Well, here's the thing.
Right?
More,
you can't say one. I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's okay. It just means any. So you at least have to do one. Profile picture. Most spots don't have one, so I think that's a pretty reasonable requirement, like last time. So let's just go ahead and do it. So last few seconds, you just need to. Here we go. Let me.
That's a big one.
Yeah, the actual.
Some random person on Twitter gets.
Yeah. I don't know why it does that every time. It's like a bug. It multiplies it like cats. Multiplies it like cats. All right. Boom. That works. Let's see how much. Okay, so 108 entries, so it did work. Okay.
Okay.
All right, we'll continue. Pretty good. Okay. Drum roll. Begin draw.
What?
Okay, please ensure the. What happened? Winner count. Let's try this again. Okay. Must follow. Okay, let's try it again.
Let's try it again.
116. Oh, we got a few more. That's good.
The error worked in your favor.
All right. Oh, we already have a winner. Oh, I guess it was didn't follow the rules.
Okay.
Here we go. All right.
Who do we got here?
Ivan.ai layer.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. You are the winner. Welcome to the dePioneer posse. Woo. So now you have to do is just DM us from your
Awesome,
account.
everyone.
UpRock.com, and we know you own it. And then when we mint, you'll be airdropped the NFT. Simple as that.
Okay. All right, great. All right, folks. Thank you so much. Congratulations to the winner. And Jess, why don't you take this back over so I can just say.
Oh yeah, here. Let's just switch to this one. It's okay. Boom.
Okay, great. So there are your cats. Thank you for joining. We'll see you. We're gonna try to do this every week. We'll make it short.
Absolutely.
Depends on what we have.
We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
And I think we'll do another giveaway.
Yeah, we're
Absolutely.
gonna do a giveaway every week until mint day. Mint day is coming soon. I wish we could give you a date today, but we're still auditing the protocol, and but it's we're not talking months, we're talking a few weeks. So we'll get back to you soon on that. Yeah.
Okay. All right, great. Thanks everyone for coming. We'll see you again next week, and have a wonderful rest of your middle of June week. Don't know how to end
Thank
this
you,
off.
everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.
All right. Bye.
Cheers.